thought the last two practices were solid today, probably better than yesterday, and so that was good. I'm glad, we need to be really good against Iowa. You know, it's like I say, it's difficult winning on the road in any league, but in the Big Ten for sure. And Iowa's proven to be a very good home team.
As I was saying, this past few days after that loss was different than after Texas Tech, after Minnesota. That there was more disappointments in that missed opportunity compared to the others. Since that.
Well, if you look at the numbers, we did play better in this loss. I think the last one was just so disappointing because we just didn't play very well. With this one, where we did some things, it just, you know, we didn't do enough. And that's kind of life, you know. So how you put that disappointment into action is the important part, and hopefully we put it into the right things like better defense, better rebounding.
You guys have bounced back pretty well after those previous losses, and given the tone this week, is that encouraging that you have a veteran group that kind of knows how to handle adversity like that?
Well, I believe in our guys, and I think our guys are going to perform well, but it's going to be a very difficult environment. I was in the same position we are, you know, where you've dropped a couple, and now you really need to make a play to move forward. So we're going to see a kind of a monster, too, in Iowa, because I know Coach McCaffrey, and I respect him a great deal, and I expect that, you know, they're so hard to guard. I think that they've scored about 80 on us every time. And so we're going to have to do a great job defensively. So I think I'm just focused on our defensive effort right now.
James, I think, had 38 minutes, and he had some starters that had played a lot against Maryland. Do you worry at all about fatigue with kind of the way the Big Ten goes?
Not yet. Mm-hmm. You know, not yet. But certainly we know that our rotation isn't where it could be. We still have an injury, illness type of thing. But you know, we only played 6 the second half. But as Brandon Ubella always reminds me, Coach, man, college basketball is like heaven. You know, every 4 minutes you're sitting, hanging out, relaxing. And that's probably because his senior year we didn't sub the second half about 5 times. So, but, you know, it's one of those things that we have to give ourselves the best chance to win, and that's what I thought we were doing.
Well, speaking of illness, how's Amir Harris going along?
Slowly. You know, I'd say he's still some time out from being on the floor.
You know, pinpoint defensively late in games that you guys maybe struggle with?
Yeah, I think just more than anything, just cleaning up the glass, right? We had free throw opportunity we didn't get. We had that, you know, that it was an awkward miss. But there's a lot of awkward misses in our 1-3-1. So, you know, but defensive rebounding is the biggest thing, and just our attention to detail. You know, we had, you look at on offense, we have the, you know, we're up 8, 2 turnovers that turn into offense for them. And then at the same time, we have a lob dunk that goes out of bounds off our hands. Then we have a play that we run where Cope got poked in the eye and we drop it wide open under the basket. And those are 4 plays that should be 8 points, you know, at least. And so, you know, it's just little things like that. And you're going to make mistakes. We still don't turn over a lot, so you understand that. But capitalizing on those momentum opportunities, I think, is more important to try and capture than anything.
Given your team's frustration from this week, and I was still searching for their first Big Ten win, what do you expect that environment to be like?
I think it'll be a great game, you know, you know, Nebraska and Iowa, you know, we're always trying, like, I know when I'm at the Big Ten meetings, I like to play our border schools on occasion. So going to 20 league games allows us to play them more, and I think that's really good because, you know, you want a little bit of vigor, a little bit of all that stuff, you know, with your neighbors. And I don't have any intention to be State Farm either. I don't want to be a good neighbor. I mean, I want to whip them.
There's going to be, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was one of those teams of drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. What do they do?
We got them right where we want them. They're thin. And
what do they do to?
They're just so physical and aggressive. They're very physical and aggressive. And they got a lot of size, and they've got some crafty players too. Connor McCaffrey is probably one of the best at it. And of course, being, you know, Fran, who was, you know, a great player in his own right at Penn, and, you know, they know what they're doing. So you just have to play as good a defense as you can and try and play hard without foul.
It's going to be a lot of close games in the next couple of weeks. How do you feel like you guys have
months.
handled?
Check that,
right.
yeah.
I think Ken Palm has like 8 games within 5 or 8.
Yeah, I quit looking.
How do you feel like you guys have handled late game situations with the win at Clemson, but also kind of Minnesota?
Yeah, well, you know, anytime you lose, you feel like you didn't do it right, and we haven't had that many is the biggest part, right? We've really been able to extend our lead and build off it. So those are challenges that you're always looking at. I didn't see any low percentage shot. James got fouled, Glenn got fouled on a couple of actions, and so whether you make free throws or not, like when we lost Minnesota, Thomas missed a one-on-one, Glenn and split a pair with the under 4. So in the last, between 2 and 3 minutes, we go 1 for 4 at the foul line. Just little things like that. James split a pair the other day. Not that you're not going to miss free throws here and there, but it's one of those things where we have to continue to do what we're doing. And more importantly, I think the defensive stop thing in terms of the defensive rebounding part is something we have to be better at. That would be the one thing that I look at execution-wise, is cleaning up the glass.
We're talking to Isaiah, and you saw him on the flight over how he was really frustrated and couldn't sleep. Do you want your guys to kind of come out angry against Iowa, or would you rather see them approach?
If we stay angry, I'll be very happy. It's again capitalizing on those chances when we have an opportunity to build a lead or to seize the moment. And so it's not difficult to get yourself upset over what happened at Maryland. Maryland's a high-quality team. I think we see Minnesota's a high-quality team. They just won at Wisconsin. And so when you have those opportunities, how you handle it and put it into play next time out and do it consistently is what's most important to me.
Especially early in conference play. What's uniquely tough about a back-to-back on the road?
Well, I think we're the only team in the league that's got 3 out of their first 4 on the road. So everybody can say, well, the schedule equals out, everybody plays 10 and 10, but this is a tough part, exclusive to us. So we're going to need to be really good mentality. And then if things don't go well, you know what I'm saying? Let's say we drop one to Iowa. We still got to hang in there and be ready to go with Penn State, because you can't let something beat you twice. We can't let Maryland beat us twice at Iowa. There might be an instance where it feels like the same thing again, and you just can't allow that. You got to, don't major in history. We're all dead.
Anything else for Coach?
He cuts me off.